Q&A with Henry Wazow, CEO and founder of Universal Funding. How would you characterize 2014 for Universal Funding?
Like many of our clients, we're seeing a healthy state of growth. This year, we've been improving our processes, which will hopefully reflect in our clients' customer experience.
Does location play a role in servicing clients on a national level?
The great thing about what we do, proximity doesn't really hinder our help. We use the technology available so that our team can process transactions electronically, which means instantaneous funding for our clients.
What's been your most successful client?
Recently, a former client of ours was named by the Puget Sound's Journal of Business as the #1 fastest growing private company in Seattle's Eastside. When they started factoring with us in 2011, their revenue was approximately $1.6 million per year. Last year, however, they reported over $16 million in revenues. This is one example of why we do what we do, helping companies realize their growth potential with proper funding.
What are your thoughts on the emerging repackaged factoring companies that are cropping up?
They are smart to not come out and say the F word, factoring. But the services they provide are essentially the same as us, invoice factoring. It's stigmatized, but as it becomes more common, the reputation gets better. It seems that a lot of these new companies like On Deck, Cabbage, Fundbox, Blue Vine, focus on the small business sector, where we tend to work with more enterprise and mid-market sized businesses that have revenue over $100,000 per month. It's going to be interesting to see who is still standing in a year's time.
Whom do you admire most as a business leader?
I've always looked up to Bill Gates and Keith McCaw, who were developing their businesses in the Seattle area at the same time that I was. Both of these men were organized and methodical in how they built their empires. What's even more inspirational is how giving they were outside of business ventures, which has always inspired me.